Hi everybody, welcome back to my crafty desk. My name is Sandra and I am back with the, I'm hoping the final part of the doily with all the trims, laces, and whatever haul from that big sale, estate sale, couple of estate sales that I went to when I went to on my Spokane trip. Anyhow, I had broke the doily video up into two because there's so many of them. So now we're going to do the colors. I also wanted to talk about, real quick, on the first video of the doilies, I did talk about selling and selling some packs of lace and doilies and fabrics and things like that. And I just want to go back on that just for a sec and let you know I do want to do that. So if you are interested in that, let me know. However, I decided I don't want to do lives. I don't want to do live sales. If people are really interested in doing a live sale, then I absolutely can entertain that and do it, maybe one or two of them later on down the road. But I think right now I would just do packs, scrap packs, and of whatever seems to be. You can just try it out, kind of fill it out, and go from there. And then what I'll do is I'll do a video of what the packs that I put together, and then I'll have identical packs. And that was thank you to my good friend, my very good friend who I've met here in YouTube world and on this crafting stuff, and I'm so grateful for this person to be in my life. Kat, thank you, Kat. I hope it's okay that I name drop you and and say that, but and if not, just let me know and I'll never do it again. But thank you. You are a total godsend to me in my life in different aspects. Thank you. So here we are back, and we might have some that are in the creams and the whites, like the first video, but because sometimes they just like to jump around. But for the most part, these are the colors, and they're just wonderful. They're beautiful colors. There's all different sizes and shapes and textures. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna put that aside. And we've got the fat ruffles, and these are just so fun to cut apart and to do different things with. I love all the work that it's just gorgeous. It's they're just at the edge of a journal, anywhere you want it. I'm just going to say what I'm thinking, this is where I think I might want to use it. So look at these little fat ones. So I know that this was probably like for a pot to sit on, or a coffee cup maybe, I don't know. But what were these used for? Were these just decorative? Oops. Looks like I'm going to be cutting into that one soon. Was that, because there's a big fat rose on it. So what would you put on there? Is it still a hot pad? Is that still something you put your pot on? So cute. Or is it, was this an oven thing to grab things out with? It's so pretty. It's thick. But this could be a journal topper. You could put, let me just slap that down. This could be a journal topper even. You know what I mean? Don't you see it? Do you see it? I love them. It could be the edge of a journal, to come around it. They're just really pretty. So this one's a lot thinner. I love, and isn't that crazy? I really do love all those colors together. It's like full circle. I think I'm gonna set these ones over to the side and not get them all lost in that little section there. And I've got some more right here on the top. Aren't they nice? Part of me just wants to take them back upstairs. They were never up there. I want to just take them upstairs and use them. I don't care if they're staying there. Just use them under my pots. How nice. I like those. Oh, here's another one. I think I would take the plastic rings off because I'm probably not going to be hanging them up. Or were these dish rags? Were they rags? I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. Somebody here knows. Please tell me. Let me know. These are so cool. I just love them. But I've got quite a few of them, and that's pretty. So like I said, most of this is just the colors and things like that. And I don't know why my mind, I just kind of kept them separate. But I feel like if I want cream, I feel like cream, the neutral colors anyways, are something that I'm definitely grabbing towards. And if I want a color, I kind of know it, you know what I mean? And that's really pretty. I really like that. So then I think that's why I was like putting them in a different spot. So then I know, oh, if I'm gonna want something colorful, I'm gonna go to grab this big basket. But these baskets or these areas, that's just some kind of weird material. It doesn't go in there. These baskets and the containers they're too full, so I'm not finding anything. Does that make sense? I have so much that I can't find anything. I get overwhelmed by the choices, and I don't want to be overwhelmed. I want to just have fun. I like that. And that's pretty too. So, and then, oh my gosh, I've had these ones actually for a while, these green ones. I love these. They're just so pretty. I just feel like in the windowsill with a cute little vase with one single rose, you know, just, you know, staggered in the windowsill. So now we know where these are going. Those are going back into my kitchen. So this one's got glitter. I mean, I feel like it's still neutral, but it's got like all that glitter in there. So I put it in with the colors, I'm guessing. And then I have this one, which is the silver, but I don't think I feel like these need to go someplace else. And then I have another glittery one in here. So, oh, that's nice. This is like a little table runner, like something that I don't know what they're used for, but I mean, I'm thinking like I would put this on the back of a sofa table. I mean, not now, but maybe during Christmas. There's 2 of these. Those are really pretty, nice and glittery. And then I've got some more creams over here. I'm gonna just leave those in the basket, I think, and then I'll add the other ones to it. These are really soft crochet, like fuzzy kind of, versus all this other kind that's not that fuzzy yarn. They're still very lovely. I like them. All right, let's get in some color. Look at this pink one. I think I'm gonna put those down below so we can kind of see this pink. See if that helps. Does that help a little bit? Maybe I do need a white one. I don't know. Anyways, I'm tired of playing with that. I really like this one too. Look at that. Look at that star. Is it a star? I'm calling it a star. It's the star right now. This? Okay, I do know what this is. These are those little dresses. I remember seeing these on the dish soap bottles. Is that what this is? Is that a dish soap bottle dress? Or is it an actual Barbie dress that got put into the thing? Who knows? But it is adorable. I think it should be a glue bottle dress. Let's see. Whoops, pardon my reach. Okay, I'm gonna just see. Will it work? Will this work? I would never be able to use my glue bottle again if it wore a dress though, because I'm afraid I would just make a big old huge mess. But am I onto something? Could you imagine? I would knock everything over. Okay. It was a 2-second idea to be forever gotten. Here's one that I've already been cutting on. So this really pretty mauvey pink. I really like this one. Usually, but not always, I try to keep the ones that I cut up in a separate section. But I guess that one decided to get in here. Look at this love. This is a really nice yellow. I like this yellow. Let me see. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Like I can see on the camera right now. I feel like it's got a real nice representation of the true yellow that it is. But sometimes when I go back and watch the video, it's a little bit different. Maybe that yellow will help give you a little context on that color. So I like this one. I like this one. This one is kind of like that one ribbon or that one trim that I coffee dyed. However, I feel like this would be nice. It could possibly be nice layered with something else. I don't even know what I would layer it with at this very second, but we don't know. So I'm not going to copy dye it or anything right now. I'm going to leave it. But look at this beautiful minty green. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I love that. I really do. And I really, really like this one. I like the color. I like the shape. I love that this looks like this, that this all looks like lace. And it's all that crocheted. And then you have this another section here and another section and these twisties. And it's just, there's a lot going on with that, but it is absolutely beautiful. this little cutie. Oh my gosh, all ruffly. I love the variegated colors that work throughout that. Here's another red and white. So this, you know, it's got that, I don't know what that's called. I'm sure it has a name for that piece, but I mean, when I open that up, I look at that and I think, wow, wouldn't that be so cool? So if I cut that off somehow without destroying the integrity of this shape here, do you know what I mean? And then I can get that down on an edge or on the top of a tag or a journal card or something. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just kind of, you know, thinking about it. That's just pure white. Throw that over there. This one's a big one, and it's pretty. It's got lots of, it's like the orangey gold, yellow, not really yellow. It's more like the oranges, not peach. What am I trying to say? Tangerine? Maybe? No, not I really don't know. I'm struggling with the color. Sorry. I just came back from lunch and I ate the rest of the leftover lasagna. So that is like carb crazy in my brain, and I have a hard time processing that stuff. It makes me, I just feel like it makes me real stupid, but that's okay. I can still craft, I think. Isn't that pretty? So this has got lots of different shades of the yellows. I would definitely be picking parts of it to use in different places. It wouldn't be something I would use all by itself, but I mean, it's pretty. That looks wild. Here's some more red. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Oh, look at these, just all these pretty flowers. And then not even that, look at those pretty, they're hearts kind of. They look like hearts, the flower petals. Love that. Oh my gosh, and look at this pretty red one. Well, let me get something something different underneath it. I don't know. Let's get the rest of this pink. So that one big pink, that strip that I cut, that you've seen, this is the center of that. That thing was huge. And then there's some red. Can you see that one better like that? Here's this green one. Gosh, I don't know if it's showing up there. Yeah, I think it does. I think it does. Isn't that pretty? Gosh, wouldn't that be pretty on a Christmas journal? I love that. I'm just like messing here, you know. I don't know if I would want all of that out or if I would just want like that. You know, like cut this part off. I can leave some scragglies, but then just leave that, and then that would be the journal. Does that make sense? You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not quite getting it, I don't think. I hope you can understand what I'm saying, but my hands don't make the best pages, I guess. I love that green, and that's beautiful. I love everything about this. I love these big triangle pieces. I love these strips. Oh my gosh. And then I have some more red here, and here's another red, another shade. A deeper, more cranberry red, I guess. That's what I'd call it. Oh, there's a smaller one, a different style. Whoops. I just realized as I'm looking at this one, I love these. I love that. It almost looks like little crowns too, doesn't it? Like, let's see, here's another shade of red. Against this, it looks a little bit more of the orangey red, but by itself, let me put something white down. By itself, I guess it still has, it's just a lighter red. It's definitely that orangier red, not that cranberry red. And that one was cream. This one is actually a light shade of pink. Pink. I got an accent all of a sudden. This is a light sheet of, oh my gosh, a light sheet of pink. I can't speak. Light shade of pink, and it looks like either I can't really tell if it's faded all the way around the entire edge, or if the whole edge was actually a creamy, like a little bit more different shade. I think the whole outside was a little bit different, so maybe that's why it looks dingy to me. But it's all been laundered. That I can always guarantee because I love doing laundry. So I love to wash it. I love the smell of it after it's done being washed, and the touch and the feel and all that good stuff. I sound like a commercial right now, but I do really like that. Here is some cool pink. I feel like, I mean, I would maybe what, like a more of a fuchsia pink there. Here's a soft pink, a little baby pink with some staining on it, coffee staining. So right there, isn't that gorgeous? You can already see, like, how pretty is that going to be when it's coffee stained? Gorgeous. This one has the, it's already made with that shade of cream mixed in with it. That's what it looks like to me. It's pretty constant throughout, so I'm thinking that like that on its own, a piece of it maybe looks nice. I'm not a big fan of the entire piece like that, but I'm almost wondering if it was coffee dyed, how that would look. So on the doilies themselves, like, oh my gosh, they're so pretty. There's just so many of them, and they're so beautiful. I come across this stuff all the time. I will say, I will go to some sales, and they will literally, or some boutiques and some sales, and they will have them, and sometimes, I mean, even I can tell they're not a vintage thing, but they will have them priced per piece. And I've seen these like up to $5 a piece, and I don't pay. I do not do that, because I already know they are in abundance at the places, at the estate sales that I go to, and sometimes thrift stores. I for some reason have this odd fascination with these ones, the color, the variation down there. I don't know what these are, but there's 2 of them, and I've been hoarding these for a long time, and I don't even know why. I don't even decorate in these colors in my house, but for whatever reason, these have been in my stash for a long time. Anyhow, back to the doilies. So when I buy them, I like to buy them when like at estate sales in big bulks. I feel like when people put that high price tag on them in all these sales, maybe they have an attachment to them or something. I don't know, but I can't do that. Isn't that so cute? I love it. It's almost like it's some school colors or something. Oh, here's another one of those pad things. I like that. I'm gonna throw that over into my little pile over there. And this one too, I think that's where that goes. Here's color. And then here's this cool set. So check this out. There's a blue and pink rectangle, blue and pink square, and 2 squares. So 2 squares and a rectangle. This must have been like a little set for something. Maybe the toaster and the who and the what. I don't know. Here's a cute purple one. Oh, that is actually really pretty. Look at that. It's I think like a grape purple. Like, it's got I can't tell if it's just the shadow or if the purple actually has like another shade in there, like maybe a tiny bit of black that gives it that dimension, but it's really beautiful. Ooh, shimmery. It looks shimmery. So there's another piece of the thread in there that's a little bit shiny. So it gives it that pearly look, that shine. Oh, and that's so cute. So this makes it into the color because it has blue on it, but isn't that pretty? But once these pieces get cut off, if that's what happens to this one in the stash, then of course this goes into the whites, to the neutrals. But I really like this. I love this little edging here. I think that's going to be so pretty on the edge of journals. I love it. Do you love it when they kind of drape off? I mean, not all of them. I guess they all have their place for that kind of stuff, but I think that one's so cute. Look at this. This is a rectangle, and it's got the mint green around the edge all the way down the sides, but both the top and the bottom have this wonderful, these little roses. Here's the other part of it right there. So they both have that. Am I on the camera still? I'm like climbing. My pile's getting so high, it's climbing up to the camera. Here is another piece. Look at those. Really puffy. So grapes. I wonder if they stay really puffy after you cut them or if they settle down. But I do like it. It's kind of fun. It looks like it would be fun to play with. It's just a white one. oh, this is a piece of something. I was like, what would you use this for? But it's a piece. So there's a, isn't that a pretty flower? Oh, I love that. Okay, this is different. What is this? Is this another one of those little apron thingies? You put it over something. What was the point of those? Was it just for decoration, or was it to help to sop up? Because like I know, like in my, like even in the hand soaps, you know, where at the sink. Oh yeah, it is. It's a little dress for your thing. My soap likes to leak down, so maybe that was part of that, was to solve that, so that it wasn't so ugly. That's cute. Armless. It's armless. It's harmless because it's unarmed. All right. Just kidding. I say, never mind. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me just move this stack over here. Check this out. That's pretty. Oh my gosh. And I only have one of these. This is like one of those things that I feel like I have to cut up because it's so, I mean, I want to use it, but there's no way I would use all of it in one thing. Isn't that beautiful? Who's saying, quit flipping it around so I can look at it? Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Oh, I love that. Did that one already show? I think this one, we already did this blue one, didn't we? Let me see what else was in there. I have this one right here. So that's cute. But it's an embroidered piece also. So it's a bird. I'm guessing a peacock. Yeah. Cute. I mean, I wish the colors were different, but it's still very beautiful. So there's that. Let me get that one off there. I don't know. Do I put this in the embroidery stuff or in here? I feel like it's going to go in here until I don't need the embroidery, if I don't use it. And then here's the rest of those creams. And here's a rectangle piece. Here's the rest of those neutrals. And I meant to say neutral colors that were mixed in with the colors. So there's that one. And then there's that one. That's really quite lovely. It makes a nice, I mean, I just love this shape. I just feel like it folds so nicely. It just gives so much to a journal cover. Here's another one of those little fat pad things. I don't know what they're called. I'm calling them fat pads because they're thick and cushy. And it sounds, I hope that word's not offensive to anybody, but I just love it. These are so cute. Oh my goodness. There we go. I guess it's only offensive if you say it offensive, right? I love these things. So pretty. Look at, I love this. I think this just makes such great layering pieces. In texture for anything. I think I'm gonna pull that out. I think I have a place to put some of that for layering. I probably already have some of that type cut up some in my other big basket, so I probably should look in that before I start chopping away. This is cute. Here's another one. Ooh, look at that. I love the ruffles. I just love that. All I see is like cute little like tufts on the tip of a tag. Gosh, I guess I should have brought some stuff over here, but I don't have anything, and if I don't want to run away again, I should have been prepared. Need to learn. So pretty. So as you can see, I do come by a lot of this, and I've given so much away already. Like this isn't even all of it. I have, geez, let me just pull it over since I'm in it. I'm already in it, right? So let me put all these colors back over. No, so here's this one. I think you've already seen this one. I was chopping on this before. Isn't that gorgeous? Here's some more cream. This one, I think you see me chopping away on this one to get these little roses off. But I mean, that's what I like to do. I like to cut these off and put them in the bags, you know, just something to do. There's a piece that I've been cutting on. I love that purple. Isn't that so pretty? Oh, I haven't cut this one. Look at that one. There's a nice color. pinks and purples. I've been cutting on that hot pink one. Look at these big fat flowers. I'd have to, if I press an iron down on them, I can push them down. But I love the color. Like there's, you know, you got lots of stuff to work with on that. Pardon my sniffles. I'm cold down here. My heater's not keeping me very warm, and I'm going from upstairs to downstairs. Look at these colors. Look at the little flower. So cute. Ooh, here's some purple. Loving that purple. Here's some more shade, another shade of purple. So this is kind of what I do, and I just, when I want a piece and I cut it, if I really like it and I'm not really sure what to do with it, sometimes I'll just cut a few more pieces, or I'm after a specific part, and I'll cut it down. So like this one, I just cut it down. I wanted this specific spot, and then I cut it down. So now if I want this, I can put this big piece away, and then I can put this in my little scrap stash. But obviously, it's not where it all ended up. I had good intentions. They just didn't get that far. I've been so busy. I'm like hopping around in here. Here's some more of this. I don't really like, it's not my cup of tea with all those colors together, but I think in the right placement and layering, I think it will work. You never know, right? When you're layering, sometimes I grab things that I think are gonna be, that I want, and they're just, I'm fighting with it, and then somehow I accidentally grab something else and it goes over there, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that was it. It was like it knew, and it had a mind of its own and jumped into my stash. Some more of this. So there's a lot of this. This must have been already cut down quite a bit. So this was one of those ones where it was colored all the way around, and then when I had cut it, then it turned into the white. So that, or to the yeah, so it will end up in the neutral stash. Here's some more of that. Here's some more of that purple and some teal. So see, here's like parts and pieces. So like I could also do like, my scrap packs would have pieces of this, you know, that I would sell. And I would just go through it, and I mean, I guess there's different things we can do. We can do packs that are like identical. I can go through one pack to show you and say, okay, I have 5 of these packs available. Or we can, you know, some of them are gonna have like the flowers in them. Everything will be laundered, and I would probably iron things out, and because the thing is even if you do want it like all like crunchy, or you know, like unironed, you know what I'm talking about, it's easy to do. You just wet it, crunch it up, and then let it dry, and then you get your altar to look that way. But it's kind of nice to see it in its full form. Look at that really pretty piece that got, I must have snipped that off of something. So, and then these are just some of the flowers that I cut off. I just dumped them out in this thing because I think I need to see what I'm doing here. And I think that's it. I have this big giant white one. That's all I have here at the moment. Trust me, I have more. I just don't know what I did with them. I think they're in a tub or a tote somewhere. But the very last thing that I had was these things. Pardon me for walking away for a second, even though I said I wasn't going to do that. Sometimes it just gets away. Are these pieces, which are, I will find these on tablecloths, curtains, sheets. What was this? This is a, I don't know, but it's got one of these tags, so I'm thinking it was a pillowcase, and I cut it in half. Yes. Isn't that cute? And it's got all this like applique type. I don't know what it's called. I call it applique type stuff. It's got a really long name here. And then I just keep that all together. So there's that one. So I look at pillowcases and sheets. I look at curtains. When I go to estate sales, I like to make a beeline to the bathrooms and into the linen closets. I'd like to go on to estate sales on the last day of the sale for all my paper and office type products, because I can find them so cheap to free practically. But for linens, if I'm really after linens and I really want to get the best that I can find, sometimes the first day is the best day, but you pay a lot more then. I mean, that's just, you're gonna pay a lot more. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I don't even know what this was from. A tablecloth maybe? Or a curtain. I don't know. Maybe a curtain. So cute. Look, I'm just unfolding. I just folded all this stuff up so nice so I would see it, but I had to show you, you know? And then look at that. It's just so nice. This is so fun to use. I think I've seen people like do like a starching on it also and use it, but I like the softness. At least at this moment in time, that's what I'm more moved to use it as. It's more on the softer side of things. But anyhow, there is that, and I feel like I have now shown you just about everything that I can think of in the haul, plus a few items that they got mixed into that I already had in my stash. So I hope you liked the video. I haven't shown you any of the fabric, and I think that I am probably not going to go through the fabric right now. So I think this is the last video for the haul of the lace trims and ribbons, and I guess now we'll be calling it the doilies as well. Thanks for joining me. I had fun hanging out with you. Have a great day, and I'll see you on the next video, friends. Bye.